right, good morning, Ms. Cepeda. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Good. So today I'm going to be observing a small group lesson that you planned for a group of students. Can you tell me about the students that you picked and why they're in this group together?
Well, they're my lowest group for
Okay.
reading, and we are learning letter sounds still.
Okay.
So we're going to do a short I lesson.
Okay.
So review it.
Okay.
For them learning it, really.
Yep.
But and we're going to try and work on the irregular words the and of.
Okay, so we're going to review short I, and then you're going to review irregular words, the and of. Okay, perfect. So will you take me through the steps that you're going to do in the lesson and why you picked those steps?
Yes. Well, I usually go through the phonemic awareness of the lesson.
Okay.
And then I do the visual drill with my laptop and the auditory drill with them. And usually they just tell me the letter sound, I believe is right. No, the letter name. I always forget.
Okay.
So the letter name. So I will tell them the letter sound and they will tell me the letter name.
Okay, so this is just to review the sounds.
Yes, the sounds.
That they've learned so far to kind of get them warmed up and
Yes.
ready to read.
Right.
Okay, so you said you're going to do some phonemic awareness.
Yeah.
Have you
And then visual and auditory drill.
visual and auditory drill, and then you have written here a sentence. So are they going to write a sentence? Are they going to read a sentence?
I usually write it and they write it with me and we read it together. So I will
Okay.
write it and read it as I'm writing it and sound it out as I'm writing, and then they'll also copy it and then we'll read it together.
Okay, and then after that, what's your plan with your irregular words, the and of, that you want to review?
Well, I was just gonna go look through the U-Fly and I usually
Slides.
the slides.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I usually do.
And are you going to have them read them or write
Usually have them
or
write them.
both?
Write them on a dry erase. Well, I have mats on my table.
Okay. Are you going to review the parts of the words that are not regular that make a different sound? And
Yes, that's what I usually do with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, how many times were you going to have them write the and of?
I usually have them write it 3 times.
Okay.
When they're writing it, so
Okay.
and we'll say the letter names as they spelling it, so that
Okay.
they'll remember the letters
Okay.
that are in it.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
So, what I heard you say was you were going to have them say the letter names while they spell like THE, the.
Yeah.
So I think what you might want to try is having them focus on the letter sounds while
Letter
they
sound.
write
Okay.
the words. So like of is really, really hard for kindergartners, right? Because there's 2 hard parts. There's O is saying and then the F is saying v.
Yeah.
So have them practice saying of, and then just reiterate, oh my gosh, that tricky part, that O is making a different sound and the
Okay.
the F is making a different sound too.
Okay.
So try that, the first sound, this TH, and all that. So for the step 1, have you chosen for phonemic awareness specific words that you want them to
I
blend
usually
or
do
segment?
the word work with them.
Word work words,
Yes.
like fit, sit, sip.
Yep.
Do you know which words you want to have them blend and which words you want them to segment?
I usually go straight out of the book, so I'll do the blending that it tells me here, and then the segment that it tells me right.
Oh,
on here.
okay. So for you want to do these words?
Yes.
Okay.
For phonemic awareness, I go right through the book.
Okay.
I'll do step 1 and 2,
Okay.
and then I'll go to the word work.
So you are going to do some word work, because that was my next question. I was going to ask you if you were going to give your students any opportunities to practice decoding words.
Yes. So I usually do or blending. I do either the blending or the word work.
Okay. Which
So-
one are you going to do today?
I'm going to do the word work
Okay. And what made you choose the word work part?
because it has the more than the blending. Blending has the
That's
sound,
true.
so that I would prefer to do
Okay.
words. Yeah.
That's a great idea. I also want to show you, if you did want to do a blending drill, what you could always do is go to the next lesson, since it's always a review.
Okay.
This blending drill you could use as well.
Okay.
So if you want, depending on whether you want them to just practice decoding words, just practice sounding out, the blending drill is a great idea. But if you want to practice them reading words and spelling words, then
That's what I use.
the word work would be great. So it
Okay.
sounds like what you want to do is the word work with fit, sit, sip, tip, on all those words?
Yes.
Are they using magnetic letters?
No, I have them just write it on the board. We use magnetic letters on the carpet when we do whole group. I haven't tried on my small group, to tell you the truth.
Okay. Well, let's see how it goes.
Okay.
Is there anything specific you want me to look for while I'm observing this lesson?
Well, the last time you met with me, you told me about the pounding and tapping. I've been working on that, but I'm not sure how good I'm doing with it.
Okay, so you want to practice pound and sound?
Yes.
Okay, so a perfect place to practice pound and sound is this part, the segment.
Okay.
So because you're giving them the word if, and you're asking them to pound and sound, so they would repeat if. This is a great time to practice that.
Okay.
And what I always do is I say hand out, fist up, and I wait for them to do that.
Okay.
I say repeat if.
Okay.
This is great for your learners because some of them need that tactile, that kinesthetic movement to go with it. And then another time that would be great for pound and sound is when you do the word work portion. So when you're having them encode, say for example, they're changing fit to sit, they can pound and sound sit. So you repeat sit, sit. What letter do we need to change? So that might be a great time. So I will check out your pound and sound for you, and I'll just check to see what your students are doing for each part of the lesson, and then give you some feedback.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you are wondering or not sure of? Okay.
No. Just my whole group. I really want you to give me suggestions there.
Oh, yes, I'll do that too.
But that's different. Yeah.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.